So have you heard this yet? This is something that's broken in the last 24 to 36 hours. I was going to make a video on this earlier yesterday, but just had one of those days and just couldn't get to the video. So here we are. Have you heard about staking, crypto staking, possibly being banned? Have you heard this? If you haven't, I'm going to tell you about it. And I'm also going to put a little bit of meat around it to talk about the fact that staking is the one thing that the SEC, the government, quite frankly, the banking and financial industry out there do not like. And it's the thing that I think really scares those respective industries or entities, if you will. So we're going to talk about this. Okay. So if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button below, please drop a like and tell the algorithm that we are here. So basically, the CEO of Coinbase came out and gave an interview and was talking about actually, he was talking about the scenario where they had heard rumors that the U.S. that the SEC was going to get rid of crypto staking for retail customers. You and I are retail customers, and you know, Brian goes on to talk and say, I hope that that's not the case. I believe it would be a terrible path for U.S. if this was allowed to happen. He did not share where the rumors originated, but noted that staking was a, quote, really important innovation in crypto. And he goes on to say, staking brings many positive improvements to the space, including scalability, increased security, and reduced carbon footprints. Okay. So again, that was the CEO of Coinbase talking about this. I'm going to go back to my opening statement. Staking is spooky scary to the SEC, to the banking industry, because of the returns that were out there. Now, we're talking about different types of staking. Obviously, we all know that Ethereum has moved to a proof of stake model. That's really not what we're talking about, right? We're talking about like staking on, on the lending platforms and things, and various, lots of various exchanges offer staking. And I remember, a year or so ago, you could stake stable coin and make like 14% on it. It was crazy. I mean, and so I remember having dialogues with friends in the industry going, how are those yields, those staking percentages sustainable over time? And quite frankly, a lot of them were not, right? And that's part of that dialogue. But staking is, again, scary to the banking industry. Like if you go put your money in a bank and if you deposit money and it's like a savings account, I don't even know what the return is. 1%. It's crazy low. Right. And so, staking is something that when I first saw the incredibly astronomical returns that you could get, I mean, there was crazy yields that you could get, annual percentage yields. I kind of knew that the time would run out and that something would happen around that. And obviously it's kind of evolved in that, right? And you've seen the industry change. You've seen a lot of those high staking percentage, yield scenarios go away. A lot of them have gone away. And I think that, again, the SEC seems to be sending a message that they are absolutely going after staking, that could potentially be banned in the United States for retail customers. You and I are retail investors and things of that nature. This is just part of it, guys. This is also, in one way or the other, part of it, wrapped up in part of the overall regulation dialogue that is going to continue to gain momentum in 2023. Okay. So staking's part of that discussion as it relates to regulation. This is not anything that's happening yet. This is part of it. This is all kind of part of the fuel that's going to go into the fire, that's going to become the inferno, that's going to become regulation, and we are beginning, right? So what are your thoughts? Drop in the comments below. Would love to hear from you. As always, thank you for your support, and I'll see you. Thanks. Bye.